Why did a young man check into a hotel room knowing he might never walk out alive? Why did he use a fake name, avoid the light, and act as if someone, somewhere, was controlling every move he made? Tonight, we dive into one of the most unsettling unsolved mysteries in American history. The case of Room 1046. Prepare yourself, because the deeper you go, the more the story refuses to make sense. In January 1935, Kansas City was cold, gray, and buzzing with travelers. The President Hotel was a busy place. Businessmen, families, tourists, all checking in and out without much attention. But one guest stood out. A slim young man, quiet, intense, using the name Roland T. Owen. No luggage, no suitcase, just a comb, a brush, and a few basic items. Why would someone travel like that? Was he hiding, running, or being watched? As he signed the hotel register, he looked around the lobby as if expecting someone. Or maybe as if he hoped not to see someone. Room 1046 was on the 10th floor. As the bellboy let him up, Owen barely spoke. Once inside, he did something strange. He checked the room slowly, like he was searching for hidden messages or listening devices. He kept the lights off, sitting in near darkness. Was he paranoid? Or was there a reason to avoid being seen? Later, staff found him sitting silently, staring into the dark as if waiting. Waiting for who? Or what? Why request a room with so little natural light? Why avoid switching on the lamps? Why behave like someone living in fear? The phone in room 1046 rang several times that night. Staff overheard him saying, "No, I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. No, you're not bothering me." Who was on the other side of the line? Why did his tone sound like he was speaking to someone with authority? Someone he didn't want to anger. And most importantly, why did he never mention the caller's name? Multiple hotel workers later claimed they heard the same name coming from room 1046, a name repeated several times in a low, uneasy voice. Don. Who was Don? A friend? A debt collector? A partner? Someone from a secret life? Witnesses reported seeing Owen with a tall man who fit the description of this mysterious Don, but no such man was ever identified. If Don existed, why did he hide? And if he didn't, why did Owen speak as if someone invisible controlled him? Around midnight, guests on the same floor heard raised voices. Not shouting, but a tense, controlled argument. Then a sound. A heavy thud. Something falling, or someone. A woman on the hallway said she heard a male voice say, "Don't do it." Who was he talking to? What wasn't he supposed to do? The hotel staff didn't interfere. After all, arguments in hotels weren't unusual. But if they knew what waited inside room 1046, maybe they would have acted sooner. At 7 a.m., a bellboy was sent to check why the phone in room 1046 had been left off the hook. He knocked. A weak voice inside said, "Come in." But the door was locked from the outside. When they opened the door with a master key, they found a sight that stunned them. Owen was kneeling on the floor, clutching his stomach. The room was in disarray, dark stains everywhere. His wrists and ankles showed signs of restraint, but Owen was still conscious. When asked what happened, he whispered, "I fell. How could anyone fall and end up like that? Why protect the person who did this to him? Why hide the truth even in his final moments?" Owen was rushed to the hospital. Doctors noted multiple injuries, deep wounds, blunt trauma, signs of a struggle. When asked again who hurt him, Owen repeated the same impossible answer. "Nobody, I fell." Nobody. Why would a dying man protect the person responsible? Was he afraid? Threatened? Or was it loyalty? The authorities soon discovered Roland T. Owen never existed. Months later, someone recognized his photo. He was actually Artemis Ogletree, a 17-year-old who had left home a year before. But here's the chilling part. While he was missing, his mother received letters, typed letters using a style her son never used. Letters that hinted he was traveling with someone else. Someone controlling him, manipulating him, keeping him close? Was this mysterious person the same Dawn? Was Artemis trapped in something he couldn't escape? Now, the real question. What really happened in room 1046? Some believe Artemis was involved with dangerous people. Others think it was a secret relationship that turned dark. Some suggest he was running from a controlling figure. And others still think someone followed him to the hotel. Why did he use a false name? Why did he act so paranoid? Why did the phone call sound like orders? Why did he keep saying, "I fell," even in pain? Why was a woman's fingerprint found in his room? Who paid anonymously for his funeral? And why has no one ever been able to trace the final hours of the mysterious Dawn? The more you learn, the less you understand. Room 1046 remains one of the most baffling mysteries in true crime history. No suspect, no confession, no answer. So tell me, what do you think happened inside that room? Who was Dawn? And why did Artemis protect the truth until his last breath? Share your theories in the comments. I'll be reading each one. And if you enjoy deep mystery investigations like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next case. Until then, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, some mysteries refuse to stay quiet.